Number 9, this question fits into a category I call contrived operations. What they do is they define a new operation that says the operation star is defined as follows. For any positive numbers a and b, a star b means it will equal the square root of a plus 2 times the square root of b. And they ask you which one is an integer. So we're going to do 4 star 9, and we're going to follow the directions of this contrived operation. We're going to plug it into the equation, so everywhere we see a, we're going to put a 4, so it's going to be 4 plus 2, and b is a 9. Now what we have to do is make sure this becomes an integer. Well, I never get an integer out of a radical unless this ends up being, underneath the radical, a number that is a perfect square. Numbers that are perfect squares are numbers like 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, and so on, because it's 1 times 1, 4 times, or 2 times 2, 3 times 3. So what I'm going to look at is see if this 4 star 9 gives me a perfect square of the radical. So it's the square root of 4 plus 2 times, and the square root of 9 is 3, so 2 times 3, so that's going to equal square root of 4 plus 6, and that's going to be the square root of 10. Now 10 is not a perfect square, so this will not be an integer, because integers are things like -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and so on. So they're not going to be fractions, it's not going to be decimals. They could possibly be negatives, although with these radicals they should not be negatives either. So this one is not going to work. That's a square root of 10, not a perfect square. So now we're going to try 5 star 4. So it's the square root of, we got 5 plus 2 times the square root of 4. So we've got the square root of 5 plus 2. The square root of 4 is 2, and 2 times 2 is 4. So it's going to be 5 plus 4, which is the square root of 9. And 9 is one of our perfect square factors, which is a 3, and I get an integer. Since they said this is which one of the following is an integer, I will stop my search there and just circle the answer and move on. So it's 4, or 5 star 4. I'm going to do just one more example and show you what it looks like when they don't work again. 7 star 16. It means take the square root of 7 plus 2 times the square root of 16. The order of operations force me to do the square root of 16 first. So it's 7 plus 2 times the square root of 16 is 4. The order of operations force me to do the multiplication before addition. So it's 7 plus 8. And 7 plus 8 is 15, and 15 is not a perfect square, so that's not it. So you can keep going through that and find that the others won't work. The only one that does is 5 star 4.